It has been 18 beautiful episodes in this Minecraft world, building Pale Haven and making it into a lovely little village where we will eventually be able to just see bustling with villager life, that is, and to be able to trade and grow alongside said villagers. But you know what I haven't built yet in these 18 magnificent episodes? An actual place for villagers and whoever needs a place to stay alike. So that's why in today's episode, I'm going to be finally tearing down this awful little place and building a fully furnished, ready to use inn with several rooms, actually probably at least 20 rooms. I'm going to tell myself 20 rooms at least for our villager buddies to live when we finally bring villagers into the beautiful town of Pale Haven. Let's begin. So here is the main, what would you call it? It's going to be its footprint. That's the proper name. Right here, we will have the entrance. All kind of hotels and inns, they have this kind of little, I don't know what you call it, this little hallway entrance that you go into. And of course, the first floor, you're going to have a lobby here. But I basically made the whole thing 4 rooms wide. So like I said in the intro, I want this to have at least 20 rooms. So that means this is going to have at least 5 stories, probably, well, 6, because the first floor has the lobby, so there's probably not going to be 4 rooms in the lobby, or in the first floor, obviously. It's going to have at least 6 floors. So if I make this 4 blocks high every floor, that's 24 blocks high. It's, you know, it's a decent amount. We'll probably do 5 blocks, and I'll make it 30 blocks. So it's going to be a pretty tall building. It's going to take a lot of resources. So I'm just going to make the main outline, fill everything in. It's probably not going to be too exciting, so I'll be back when we start filling in the whole space. Guys, what am I doing? I'm taking all this damage when we have our little ghast friend. I haven't named them yet, so if you have any ideas in or what I can call them, leave them in the comments below. But we have a portable little platform. We should be utilizing that. So we're going to go get them, and I'll be right back. I still can't get over how silly this is. It's just, I don't know, it's just so fun. So here's my new plan. As you can see, this is, what are we looking at? Where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4 floors. And that's very tall. 6 floors would be up there. So I'm thinking maybe not 6 floors. But I did say 20 rooms. So let's say we have... how would I do that actually? I might need to bring this down 1 or 2. I always bring this up to... No, that's going to be too cramped. I think I'm fine with this, right? And we're going to have double per floor. So I extended it 2. And each room's going to be a, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. A 5x4 room, which I think, looking at it, for a bed, some chests, maybe a table, it's not a bad room, of course. This is a video game, they don't need a shower. So I think that's going to be the plan. Double what we can have per floor. So on these upper floors, we can have 5 rooms. We can have 10 rooms. So even just on 2 floors, we can already have 20 rooms. Because this is 5 rooms altogether, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So it's going to be 8 rooms, actually. But still doable. Even with these top 3 floors, we can have 24 rooms. So I think that that's definitely doable. Definitely a lot more compact, so it's not going to look outrageously out of place just having a super tall building, because nothing else, even this by itself with a roof, it's going to be big. It's going to be very big. So I think that's probably the best idea, was just slightly extending it and doubling how many rooms we have per floor, because that makes sense. You usually have multiple rooms per floor. I'm just going to have one row of rooms. I need to figure out what I want to do hallway wise. I think if I take this to a 3x5, it's a little too small. Or like a 4x4, it's a little too small. Because if I do that, I mean, I could do like 3. I think that's slightly too small. I just don't know. I think it's too small. Go before this guy tries to shoot the gas, but I don't know. It's too small. A 4x3. I think it is. Realistically, all they would need in there is a bed. Like that's really it game mechanic wise, but of course we would try to make it look nice. Maybe get like a painting in there, a table, and a chest. So I could technically in this 4x4 have a bed right here. Let's make it so we can see. Have a bed right here, a chest right here, like a table, and then a painting along that wall. And a painting, even like smaller painting around that wall. So like you can have all that and it would look okay. Or what we could do is, I think if we expand it anymore, it's gonna be awkwardly in the water, and this one's already kind of awkwardly in the water. Maybe I haven't decided how I feel. It's already in the water. So what is the harm of 2 more? Let me think about this. I might just extend it 2 more, have a 2 wide hallway, which is totally reasonable. It doesn't. One is I think it's too small. 2 is definitely doable. 3 would be probably preferred, but we're working with limited space here. Limited space. Obviously, the mayor of this town did not plan this out correctly. Wait, I think even 3 floors, that's really pushing it, honestly. Because even with the roof, it's going to be up there at least. Huh. Let me think about it. It's the next day, and I've been thinking about how to do this, and this thing is going to be massive. This thing is going to take a lot of resources. I don't know why I decided, well, no, it's going to look good, but it's going to take me a while. It's going to be a lot of me like breaking things over and over again, so I probably won't do a replay. Maybe just little check-ins every now and then, but this thing's going to be freaking huge. Probably our biggest build. I think it's actually taller than the watchtower. So yeah, fun. Like, just look at this. It's not either. This is not even counting the roof. This is huge. But I think it's good. At the end, that's where a good bit of villagers might be living. Because I can only probably do maybe like, well, there's what? 1, 2. Anyway, I could probably only do a couple more houses, but I do want a lot of villagers. So hopefully if this goes well, there's going to be a lot of villagers in here. So it's kind of going to be where the life of the village is. So I definitely want this to be definitely one of the big center parts of the village. And I think this is gonna look awesome. I've never built anything like this big for villagers, really. Like this big. Nothing, especially nothing, what is this? 5 stories? 1, 2, 3, 4 stories? No, definitely not. So it's definitely exciting, but big. The next day again. I'm still making progress. It's a big build. And honestly, a lot of it's just waiting for this resin to smelt. And getting wood for it. It's very resource intensive. But I got the main framework done. As you can see, I don't remember if I showed you this yesterday. Here are all like the rooms laid out of where they're all gonna go, and it's the same for each floor. As you can see, well, oh, I guess I'm stupid. But you also got it even on the lobby, even though it's not gonna be sectioned off like that. I just thought it looks kind of cool to have the layout of the floors above it, so you can see it from the lobby. About, what do you call it, the space that they take up. Jeez, let's see. But I have this right here. I don't know if I want to keep it. Part of me wants to keep it because it essentially lines up, very closely lines up to here. So when you're just walking into the village, it's lined up to you basically. And I think that looks really cool. And I'm hoping that once I get this done, it's gonna look even better, because you're gonna have this roof here. And I don't know what I want to do here, but I want something to make it stand out at this part. I don't know exactly what. Maybe a sort of terrace, balcony, probably like little balconies here. I think it'd be kind of interesting. It's mainly one room right there. It's just about one room. So that wouldn't be terribly impossible. Just put a door on each of these and just have them having their own little balcony. That could be kind of nice. Or maybe all of these have, I don't even know. Or just keep like that and don't really do anything, but I really like how this lines up with the path to the entrance. So all I gotta do now is fill in the floors and the walls. It's not gonna be anything too fun, and I'm not worried about the time lapse, but I really want to make sure that once I finish this, there's not going to be any issues. So I'm just going to get the walls and stuff done, and I'll be right back and we can stick together for the decorating. Okay, I just came back. Here's my floor design. It's definitely a subtler floor design, but I think it works really well. We really don't use just a plain block of resin for anything other than texturing, so I think it's nice to use it in a more, what do you call it? Not on purpose. Something that is chosen for, as opposed to being like, oh, this block cracked, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just zone out, put on some Neo-Cubist, get this all filled in. Nothing too exciting. It's going to take a lot. Have my machine running again because I'm probably going to be out real soon. And the walls too. Yeah, so I'll be right back. I still can't get over how tall this is. This is actually crazy. Hopefully, if we do get villagers in here, it's not too far away, where there's just going to be some stuck at the very top that don't go down the stairs. Or let's say you go down the stairs, hopefully it doesn't detach them from their bed. That's going to be something we'll have to play around with. Because I do want this to be functional. I think it'd be awesome to see villagers go and coming in and out, and then like I went in and seeing them go up and down the stairs, go into their room, even all the way to the top. But like I said, it's going to be something we have to mess around with. Worst case, if they only go like the top two or the bottom two, it is what it is. We are back, and as you can see, the floors are just about done. I'm using my little... Can we get out of here? Let's see. I'm using a more perspectives add-on again. As you can see, I think it's looking a lot better. I had to adjust it because for some reason the ones on the left weren't exactly even, but I fixed that. So now we're just gonna have to really wait because I actually used up all the resin. I had a full double chest, and blocks of resin are just quite expensive. So now it's time to fill in the walls. This is probably the biggest trust the process ever because this looks terrible, but we're not done. It does look so bad though. We still got to put windows out. I was looking at some in builds, and a lot of them have the outer curved bits. I don't know if I want to. I don't know. I think what would help is for real doing balconies, like little miniature balconies. I think just giving it something like that, and windows. And once I texture it, I think it'll look a lot better. But it does look so bad. I really hope that all this material that I'm using and all this time is not going to be for waste, because right now this looks pretty bad, honestly. I'm thinking texturing it. I'm thinking maybe we can do some sort of something with trapdoors like I did in the library, something like that, but it's definitely getting me nervous. So, I don't, guys, it's Sunday now. I think this is better. I think it's looking a lot better. As you can see, there's no rooms yet. It's hollow. But as I said, it is Sunday. This video was supposed to come out Tuesday or Wednesday. So I think this is the look I want to go for. I might still tweak it in between episodes, but I have been getting, I don't know, just feeling some type of way about not posting it when I wanted to. So I'm going to post this video. And I think once I get it posted and out of the way, I can take a step back and figure it out. Or if you guys want to give me some suggestions, here you go. I'll give you all a good look. I think it looks a lot better. I don't know how I feel about the lanterns, but I think it looks a lot better. But definitely, I'm probably going to have this on the back. The sides, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think this looks probably fine for right now. I'll probably do like this as well. But yes, and then the rooms I'll probably do off or between episodes. Probably, I feel like that makes the most sense. They're gonna be pretty basic rooms. I can even show you probably what it's gonna look like. I'll demonstrate Nothing too crazy. I only have a 4x4, so this is gonna be the door right here probably. Bed probably right there. Chest probably right there. And then maybe like a painting or something. And then maybe like a table. But yes, so definitely a lot of work still to do. But this video is long enough. There's no... At least I think it's long enough. Like I said, I've been recording for over a week. And this is multiple recordings. Because I keep accidentally stopping the recording completely. So I don't know exactly how long this is going to be. But yes, I've been scratching my head all week. I think this looks better. I'm proud of it. It's definitely a darker build. But it's just... I wanted it to look kind of sturdy. It's a hotel or an inn or whatever. I think it definitely gives that vibe. It looks kind of like it'd be the first building that they made. I'm getting that vibe from it. It's a historical building. So I think I like it. But then it also has this stuff right here. Like maybe it's a renovated historical building. Is this kind of what I'm getting? Because it's probably going to be glass or something. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Please give me some suggestions. Because your boy really needs them. And this guy... Bro. Stop. But you can get the shield out of my face. I will see y'all probably for sure this week in another video. And I don't know, I may push off the rooms and stuff for a few more episodes because this is definitely taking a lot of my headspace this week. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. Oh.